Okay, small video today. I've got given this laptop, and I was going to chuck it in the bin because there's a lot of e-waste going on at the moment. But I thought to myself, actually, this is a rather nice laptop, and it's got a nice size screen on it. So I thought I'd be able to use it for work. So what I have done is I've put a new SSD into it and upped the RAM and put Windows 11 onto it. I know Windows 11 says it can't install on other machines, but we all know by now that they can. I haven't tested or charged the battery, but I did have to buy a new charger for it, so hopefully the battery will hold up. But upon powering it up and getting it working and everything, I found out that this section in the keyboard doesn't work. That F shiny there, isn't it? So I'm just assuming, obviously we've got a faulty keypad on it. It has a bit of damage in certain places, so I'm just going to run through a video today just to change this keyboard out and go from there. I might even do a video on some custom artwork I'm going to put on the top of this. So we'll go through that as well. And I won't be doing any touchy-feely stuff like this. Because it's weird. Stop doing it, people. Right. Slap a cloth down. How clean that is. So, maybe take the battery out first. Do that clean in a minute. And then we unscrew these small Phillips screws, and then this piece slides this way. A lot of people undo these and then try to pry it up, but it actually slides down this way. So I'll do that now. So it's actually a small 0.6 Phillips head. So like I said, grab hold of this piece and slide it down like that. You see the gap will appear in the front there. So in here, now you should just be able to lift up the whole plate, heat shield, and get that out of the way. There's the new RAM that I put into it. I think I've got 16 in there now. So two completely different 8s. And what we have to do to get the keyboard out is that one there, that one there, and that one there. I'm not too sure if you can see it from that angle, but let me zoom in. There we go. Looks like somebody's had this off already. You can see the stickers being pushed through, but this screw and two of the other screws, I've got this little keyboard, where is it? Little keyboard symbol next to it. So you undo those three, and then you can push the keyboard through from the side. So I'm going to undo those. Same size, 0.6. Slightly smaller head on it. Right, so now we can actually see down through the screw holes and see the silver metal on the other side, which is obviously the plate, sorry, the keyboard. So best way to probably do it is opening it up sideways like this. Let's go above. So we open it up sideways and then I try and get a small pin and push through on those screws to see if I can get the top of the keyboard here to undo. Right, the smallest thing I have is this little security screw, almost the size of like when you're working on glasses and stuff like that. So hopefully this will get down through the gap. And then I'm assuming I just push and pop it off. There we go. So now I can hold that, lie it down, and maybe get my wedge in there now and just pop off the edges like that. Ribbon cable connects here. Let's go to the front. So a little ribbon cable here, so we click that back and it just falls out. And there's the keyboard. Give that a quick wipe off in there. I don't see anything too dodgy in here at all. Nothing else seems to be taken apart. Right, let's unpack the keyboard I bought. Duh. Sorry about that, everybody. Hope it didn't weird everybody out. This was £8 from eBay. So hopefully it's good. It seems pretty good. It is a used keyboard because you can see how shiny certain keys are. So hopefully this one will be okay. It is a bit grubby, so let's give it a little clean off. I was going to clean it off with some like degreaser, but I don't really want too much getting down through the gaps, so I'm just going to use half decent brush with isopropyl alcohol just to quickly get into the grooves and hopefully get rid of any germs or anything that's living on it. And then wipe it off with another cloth. You can still buy these for the Lenovo G50 and G80s. I think they do fit other Lenovos as well. God, look at the state at the back of that. Maybe we'll give the pins there a little clean as well. Got a bit of a crease in the ribbon as well. I'm not enjoying that, but we'll see how we go. Okay, laptop back, pin forwards. Grab hold of this old keyboard. There is a line on the keyboard just to show where it goes. Let me zoom in to the front because there is 4 or 5 teeth at the front of the keyboard that has to be grooved in. And I suppose we just click it down like that. Oh, that's in. Flip it over. I'm going to put the 3 screws back in, put the plate and the battery back on again, put a charge onto it, and then see if it runs or works. put a charger on, power it back up, see if that keyboard works. So I power it up, logging back in again. Okay, so it's going to recognise the keyboard. Although this machine is running Windows 11, I probably will try and put Linux on this machine. I'll opt out there. Skip for now. Right, so is this keyboard going to work? So Microsoft button brings everything up. What we'll do is let's do that and type Notepad. That doesn't look like a notepad to me. It's my Windows 10 docs. Right. So Q to the P, A to the L, Z cross space numeric. Numeric's not working, so do I have to put the number lock on? I do. It's even got the little LED in there as well. Well, there we go, everybody. That's how easy it is to change the keyboard out on a Lenovo. I think it's a G-50 and a G-80. So yeah, I will probably do some custom artwork on the top of this, and I might even turn this into a Linux machine in a future video. So let me know down in the comments if this helped anybody out, and if you want to see me try and install a Linux on this, because I don't tend to do anything with Linux. But yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. One last caress. Thanks, everybody.